I have an order to buy above this bull bar. I have my target at the high of the sell climax up here. Really climactic day today, and a final blow off here. Um, Big bear bar, so possible climax, and then we got a bull reversal. So I think that might be the end of the trend down, and it's possible that we start to swing up here um, for a couple legs, but I'd rather scalp out at the high of the sell climax and then look for something else. Because that's the target I'm most certain of. I have my stop down here, which is a measured move from the buy signal, a measured move down from the buy signal, just in case we get one more push down from this climax bar. If we get one more push down and a reversal up, I'll buy more above that. So we got below this low, and that qualifies as a second leg down from this climax. So now we have two legs down, and that's kind of why I like having my stop a little bit wider to allow for this second leg. So now if we get another reversal up, that would be better. That would be a better buy, and I'd buy more above that. But with a range that's this tight, I think sometimes a better trade is to just buy above the signal bar and then also buy below it, or buy this close. So when the range is tight and there might not be enough room for a signal bar, I think it's okay to do that. But when the market's collapsing like this, I like to wait for a little bit more information and to be a little bit more conservative. So I prefer to wait for a signal bar. If we get one, then I'll buy above it. But I think it's also reasonable to just buy that low with a limit order. So we'll see what happens here, but I'm happy my stop is down here and not down here, and not up here, because that would have already stopped me out. But I don't think the move is invalidated yet. I think it's still climax, and then second leg from the climax. And this might be the start of the reversal up. And I took this trade earlier today. I didn't get it recorded because I didn't expect this bar here, bar 12 at 10.25. I thought we were going to get a couple legs up to the moving average and to yesterday's, not yesterday, but Friday's low. And instead we got a double top bear flag and then two legs up here. So micro double top as well, and then a big breakdown. And we closed below bar 3. So as soon as we closed below bar 3, I sold. And I scalped out half at 20 cents. And I was going to leave the other half for a measured move down. And you can see I have two arrows here. The first arrow was a scalp at 20 cents. The second arrow was meant to be a swing. Not a full swing, but a swing down to a measured move target, which is down here. And I just exited both at the same price. I often do that. I have to get better at that because I exit the scalp portion, and then the swing portion, I get spooked out by like just little small fluctuations in price. And I often get out at the exact same price. And I have to commit to finding a target that's further away and respecting that I know it's possible that we get a swing from this. And a second larger leg down from this impulse. So I know that's possible, but somehow I just find a way to scare myself out of it. So I really have to get better at that and find a way to respect that swing portion and hold it for whatever length of time that I decide beforehand. I have to hold it for that swing. So I have to get better. But I did make 320 or 330 on this trade. So that was a good start, and hoping that this trade works out as well. I was planning to buy more above this bar if it closed down here somewhere, but the signal bar just got too big. It's too close to my target now, and also it's right at my initial entry, so I don't want to buy again there. I think it's probably okay, but I would have preferred it to be a smaller signal bar and not get above the prior bar. So I'll just let it go and stick to my original target up here. At this point, we have the double bottom, two good reversals up. I'm considering moving my stop below here now because we have a decent attempt at a bottom. So I'm worried that if we break below here, we could get a pretty big collapse because it's a reasonable attempt at a bottom. It's just that it's so climactic that I feel like that's less likely. But we have the two reversals up, so I'm kind of undecided if I want to move my stop up here, because the wide stop that I have was to make room for a second leg down, and now we already have that. So I'm not entirely sure what I want to do here. And now I will move my stop up. It's not really acting the way I wanted to. It's not showing much strength here. Thought I had a pretty reasonable target, so I didn't think I was asking for too much. It's a really strong bear trend, but I think that's a reasonable target. So it's not really looking the way I wanted to in terms of bars closing on their highs and getting the right signal bars. So if this bar can't get there, I'll look to get out break even. Okay, I just got a half break even, and I'll leave the other half to see if we get to my target. I think it's probably okay to get out the whole thing there, break even, because it just wasn't looking as strong as I'd like it to. But I just thought the target's very reasonable, so I wanted to leave at least some to give it a chance. Yeah, I just got out the full thing. My reasoning for that is that now, after the 3 pushes down, we have 2 legs up now. I thought it's possible that we had 2 legs up here, 1 pullback 2, but this was just the start of the move, so I thought I'd give it more room. And then we got 3 bars up, and then a deep pullback, and a second leg up. And at that point, because it wasn't looking exactly as I wanted it to, I decided to just exit break even. So 329 is what I made on the first trade, and didn't make anything on this one. This is a situation where it would have been beneficial to buy with a limit order below this low instead of waiting for a reversal up. So I missed out on making a bigger profit on this trade because I didn't want to buy with limit order, but that would have been okay here.